Hello. I'm live. I made it. I made it. Running a little bit late. I have cauliflower crust pizza. And it's here. And I think I've had this before. It's pretty good. I just set up this live, so I'm going to set up the subscriber only. I may have people up, but I'm going to be very particular. You have to chat in the chat before you come up and say you are going to click on the link, because otherwise I can't. You have to show yourself on the camera, and it mostly needs to be people I know who have been here before. Like Alfonso's welcomed. He was here, but I really did just meet him, but he was sort of an exception. Alfonso's an exception, but I am going to be very careful about who I let up, but I might have somebody up after I eat. I'm going to put subscribers only, but you have to chat in the chat first, and you have to say in the chat that you are coming up to avoid the people who clone other people's avatars and stuff like that, and those shenanigans. And I probably will only have, one or two people up, 3 at the very, very most. So yeah, that's that. And I'm setting it for 55 minutes. You have to. So if you're not, wait for next time I go live. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, or wait for 55, subscribe and wait for 55 minutes. And if I'm still live, then you can come up. So yeah, so those are the little guidelines for that. What did I do with my candle? I have my lighters. Okay, it's over here. I have piles of books here. Elsa, I believe you were the first commenter, and I wanted to ask you, because I think I still have your address, if you want this book, or if I'm going to wait for another commenter to take me up on the offer of this book. I'm going to be giving away, trying to anyways, give away a book a day. I'm downsizing. I have 50 days until I move out of this apartment, and I want to again fit everything I own into my car. And I'm going to California. No, I might be staying in this area until like June. I might be staying in this area until June. But I've also been talking. I'm very, very thankful. I'm back in contact with my aunt, who I thought was in California, but she's not right now. She's in Hawaii, because she would spend part of the year in Hawaii, and I think they're kind of stuck there now. I've been wanting to go to Hawaii, and I had planned a cruise to Hawaii in 2022 that I ended up not going on. Kind of like $400 down the drain. That was kind of wasteful, but it just didn't work out. I didn't get the room I wanted. It was a 7-day cruise, and I was on, I wanted at least a porthole, at least a window. I was on, and 22 is when I got the money from my dad. I wanted a room with a balcony or a window, and I had an interior room. And I'm like, and I was really kind of annoyed with the travel agent. And I'm like, I finally just scrapped it, just scrapped the whole thing. So it was part of that whole YouTube community. I was going to go on a cruise with all of them to Florida, and then I changed it, and this person was in that, and it was just a whole thing. And so I didn't end up going to Hawaii, and I'm like, well, I'm going to go later. And so now I said to my aunt, I'd like to go see her, and then she mentioned that they're not at home. They're not in California. They're in Hawaii. I still want to go see you. All the more reason to see you. It's my mom's only remaining living sibling. And so I really would love to see her. I haven't seen her since, I think I saw her in 2015 was the last time I seen her. I think, yeah. My son and I rented a Mustang convertible. He was on spring break, and yeah, it was fun. He was on spring break from the University of Georgia, and we rented it was fun. A Mustang convertible. I actually let him drive it from Arroyo Grande to back to Santa Clarita on Thanksgiving Day. It was fun. Good memories. I'm going to light the candle because Red's followers are called flames. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Okay, I need to share out my live too. Let me do that. Is there anybody out there? I'm going to be also, I don't really like to do this, but I'm not monetized enough to start giving away things, which is going to cost me money. So I'm going to start dropping my PayPal links and, or have maybe Brenda, my moderators, drop my PayPal link and my Venmo link and my Cash App link, because I'm going to be giving away. I have a whole stack. Here. I'm like, this is an awesome idea. At one point, I was giving away a book a week. I'm going to do a little devotion every day and just read, not a devotion, but read a part of the book. I'll read a part of the book. Like I have this Maya Angelou Pocket Wisdom. I have a little Dolly Parton one. I have Joyce. This one's really good. I'm not sure I want to give this away. It's really good. I really love this one. I bought a second copy of it. I gave one of these away before. This is good. I read it. I'll be giving away bigger books. I have this one. This is a book I got that I wanted to read, but I didn't read. But all these books I'm going to be giving away. Brene Brown, Najwa Zebian, very, very good writer. You Are a Badass. This looked like a good book, but I didn't get around to reading it. I'm into audiobooks, and they take up less space. And so I'm going to be trying to give away a book every day. That's what I'm going to be doing, my little devotion on reading an expert. I even have the one I got for free from my church that I was going to give to my granddaughter, and my daughter got a copy of it for Christmas for her daughter. So I'll be giving this one away. If you have grandchildren or children and you want to read them Bible stories, which I'm not against, by the way. I'm just against the constant, continual indoctrination. But anyways, more on that another time. I'll probably talk about that the day I give away that Bible. I'll probably talk about that because we too indoctrinated our kids, and it was like we were attempting to brainwash them, and it was not necessary, in my opinion. Jesus said, "Let the little children come unto me, for such is the kingdom of heaven." And I feel like they can teach us a lot more than we need to sit there and indoctrinate them and have them at church. You know, I had them at church Sunday, Wednesday, twice on Sunday too. Just all the time. All the time. I'm going to pay you a thing. But I will, let's see. What would I... Elsa, hi. I want to know if you want me to send you this book. You were the first commenter. I think you're the only commenter so far on my devotion today. Let me see. Let me see about my... Let's see. Yes, you are the first and only commenter so far. So you won this. You won the book, Elsa. Do you want me to send it to you? I can, if you don't want me to, I can keep it for the second commenter or the first person who says, send me the book. So like you can comment on the video if you're not interested in the book and just let someone else comment, send me the book. But you won it. You're the first commenter, Elsa. And thank you for being here, by the way. It says 3 watching. You don't have to comment. And I have, as I said, I have cauliflower pizza. Let me start my prayer list. I have this pizza. Margherita 4-cheese pizza. I'll show you it in a minute. A little bit done. I'm glad I got it out right away when I did. I got my son's dartboard out of the garage. I'm going to try and sell that online. Yeah, I'm going to be busy. I have 50 days. I have 50 days to downsize. And I'm going to be downsizing a lot. Okay, there is that. Okay. Let's go over here and see the pizza. Put my pretty blouse on for you. I went swimming today. Here's my pizza. I'm gonna cut it up. Whoa. Got stuff here to take to the Goodwill. My mugs. Too many Lighthouse mugs. Oh, this one. Be revolutionary. I would give stuff like this away online, but it's like too breakable. Little elephant cup. It's cute. Maybe I should keep it. I just got it recently, actually, but it's not like my favorite. It's too small. I need more liquid than that holds. Get all these notifications and it covers up my chat. I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna get my pizza and we're gonna pray. Okay, there we go. They just had a salad like about an hour ago. I'm like, I better stop eating. So I'm hungry for my dinner with bread. So, but I had a nice salad. Tomorrow I'll probably make 2 salads again. What I do is make 2 salads and then I have them for 2 days. And then I eat them and then I make 2 salads and I have them for 2 days. And then I eat them. And so I ate my salad already today. And now I'm having pizza. And I'm gonna lose weight. I got my A1C down a little bit already, and so I'm excited. I got it from 6.5 to 6. What is it? 6.2, I think. Talked to my doctor today. Yeah, I got all my numbers down, which is awesome. So, yeah, and I took another test. I took another autism test, and I was, probably autistic on that one too. 98% on the Aspie test. And yesterday I took and I also got a referral from the doctor. I told her I don't think I'm even bipolar. I'm like, if I am, I've been in remission for 20 years. Because I was like, is remission in? I asked her, they said I was in remission if I was bipolar. And I said, is that a thing? And she said, yeah, it is a thing. It is a thing. And what she said is not a thing is someone who recently said to me that autism is from how you were raised, which it's not. It's inherited. So I got 120 on the RADS-R test, and I got 116 on the CAT-Q test. That's like if I'm masking. And that's like I'm totally masking. If it scores over a total score of 100 or above, indicates you camouflage autistic traits. And I got 116. So it's very, very interesting. Still looking into that. But my A1C, is 6.2 now. It was 6.5. So that is good. It was 6.5 in September. So I'm still going to be going down with my weight and my numbers and getting healthy. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for 2025. I'm excited about downsizing again. Downsizing always makes me feel really good. I don't know why I start collecting so much stuff again. I don't know. When I was traveling in my RV, I was like, I'm getting souvenirs here and there and everywhere. And yeah, and when I got my apartment, I bought all this furniture and stuff. And yeah, I'm not sure about keeping the bunny picture, but I'm definitely keeping Freya. This is the goddess of love, painted by Serenity Studio Art. So I'm definitely keeping her. I'm debating on whether I'm going to keep Mr. McTwist, the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. I still might. I do love him. I do love him too, but I might be selling him. We'll see. We will see. You're selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to say a prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for this food and all the good things you've given us. Thank you for all these friends and followers. Thank you that I'm going to move out of this expensive apartment. Thank you that I am texting with my aunt. Lord, please continue to heal her husband with the health problems he's been having, Lord. And I pray that she would be open to me coming to see her in Hawaii. And thank you for this food. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Oh, just say you don't want the book. You don't have to adjust your comment. Elsa, no, you don't have to adjust your comment. You can I'll just give it to, if a person says, you know what, it'll save me money, but if, I have 50 days to downsize. So I can hold on to this and wait for someone to comment, I want the book. So I'll say that in my videos, I'll say that in my videos, like the first person to comment, not the first person to comment, but the first person to comment, send me the book, please. So you don't have to adjust your comment. That's fine. It's good. I appreciate your comments though. Thank you. Thank you so much. I got this pizza before. It's very good. Move that. That's what it is. Move this over here. So at the pool that I'm swimming at now, I went this morning and I was like, wow, I'm glad I don't work at the pool anymore. Kids are still out of school. But the new pool where I swim, it's like the pool with all the play stuff where all the kids play. It was a madhouse. You can see it as you walk in the rec center because there's windows to the right and the pool's there. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to swim. But they have two pools. Well, there's actually like 3 pools. But there's actually like 4 pools because there's 2 pools in each thing. And there's a therapy pool that's like warm, but not as hot as a hot tub. We don't have a hot tub, but they have a sauna, which I really like. I like the sauna. So the lap pool is separate from the like play pool that was pandemonium and was like, oh man, I remember that. It first happened Thanksgiving break. And I'm like, oh my goodness, if this was like this all the time, I would not want to work at the pool. It's pandemonium. Yeah, I appreciate your comments. Thank you. No, it's okay. You're good. You're good. And it's going to help me to get rid of books. So to give them away. I like to give stuff away. Don't apologize, Elsa. I do that too. And then you're going to say, sorry. I'm bad about that too. Kept the thing about autism is either from your genes, which means you get it from your parents, or it's from how you were raised, which means you get it from your parents. So I said to my child, I'm like, either way, I'm sorry. It's my fault. Either way, it's my fault. I'm sorry. Yes, it's good to comment. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm the one that needs to adjust, not you. You're good. I appreciate you very much, Elsa. I just wanted to ask you. But so the first one to comment, send me the book. And I'm going to start doing that every day with all these books. So should be fun. I have something else to give away. I'm going to give away every single video. I'm going to give something away. Like every day, the everyday videos, I'll give away a book. And today I want to give away this little elephant I got. It says, keep shining your light. It's a little ornament, actually, like a tree ornament. I need to set up my tree because I'm going to sell my tree. 3 degrees of separation. Don't look at the elephant's butt. He just turned, so his butt is showing. Anybody who wants the elephant? You're the only one here right now, so if you want the elephant, say so. It's really cute. It's stitched. I think it came from the little World Market. That's where it came from, the World Market. My earrings don't really match my blouse. Well, I guess I have yellow in them. But these are from Abbey Road Studios in London. They're guitar picks, in case you didn't know. Okay. I have a grapefruit citrus soda. Major trauma, autism. Yeah, they're related. Yeah, my doctor referred me somewhere. I think she referred me to the same place she referred me to before, and I don't think my insurance is on my insurance covers that place. So I might need to find a place and see if because I want to see if she was explaining a lot to me. I really like my doctor. I feel like that's another reason why, since like the year just started, I'm finally, I found a doctor on my health insurance that I like. Just found her. Oh gosh, that reminds me, I didn't get my medicine. Dang. So they don't have. She's adjusting my thyroid levels again, and I'm going to be taking a different pill every other day because they don't have like the in-between dosage to try to get me to the right level. And then I reminded her like that before, when I lost the weight, my levels changed, and she said, yeah. And I said, I think I think I'm going to stay here, even though I'm moving out of this apartment in 50 days. I'm going to stay here in Colorado, in Parker, until maybe June. So I'm excited about that. And now I'm considering that I might go to Hawaii to visit my aunt this year, my aunt and uncle. He's been very ill. I think they maybe weren't able to come back to California because usually they would spend part of the year, would spend the winters in Hawaii, and I think that's how they did it, unless they did it the other way around. California, Hawaii. I don't know. You might want to be in California, where they were in the Bay Area. You might not want to be in San Jose in the summer, but I don't know, because it's like, I don't know. But I think they've been out there for a while now because he's had to have surgery and he's had things come up. So I don't know. I'm just really glad. Her number was right there in my phone. It's like, duh. My trip was very interesting. My trip was good. But it didn't go as well. It kind of did go as I planned. I don't know. I I decided I definitely won't. I really did have misgivings about moving to Philadelphia. First of all, I don't like Philadelphia. I didn't want to go back east. Didn't want to. I feel like the West Coast is the best coast. Sorry, but I do. But thanks for asking, Carolyn. Um, I've had 5 good trips out there to see Freya and Claire and Jared. And then when Lily was born in 2023, and Lily's 1 and Freya's 2. And I have pictures. I'll show you pictures on my Instagram. Let me pull it up here. Since I have an easier time doing this on my new computer, which is pretty cool. Oh, this poet is so good. Her name is Whitney. Okay, let me do this. Present. Okay. So here is I can put myself on the TV. I should. Here is my Instagram. These are posts that are pinned. This is actually from last year. This is me and my daughter and my son from last Christmas, and I pinned it to the top. We didn't get a picture like that this time. But this was at church. This is me and Freya. I think these people in the back are so hilarious. This lady looks like, let me call her the Grinch. It looks like the Grinch behind us. But we went up for church. They were telling a church story. The story about Jesus and the wise men and these are Hello Kitty footy pajamas. I found them at Walmart. And they're so adorable in them. I was pleased. When they were on the hanger, they looked like the sleeves were so short. And my daughter was saying, like, oh, it looks weird, I don't know if they're going to fit, but I guessed and I got it right. So I'm so glad. This is them looking at the tree. That's Freya. And that's Lily. Aren't they so sweet? I'm going to like my own photo. So, yeah. And, this was when I first got there. This was when I'm coming in. I always take a picture of this. I don't know why. And I love the Dolly picture they have. Finding the good in everybody, kindness, pass it on. And it's Dolly. Oh, and fear is contagious. So is hope. That's it. But the Philadelphia airport, like the whole entire city, like I fly into Denver and I'm like, it's just cleaner. It's just, there's a little construction now going on at Denver, but still it's like, I don't know. They just started it. Hopefully they won't be doing it forever like they are in Philadelphia. But since ever I've been going to flying to Philadelphia. Last year I flew both times. In 2023, I drove both times. I was going, this was when I first got there, and they liked my sheep scarf, and she put it on, and this is Lily playing. And yeah, so yeah, I had a good time, but I'm not going to be moving there. And that's for the best. And I kind of knew, I instinctively felt, I'm like, this trip, I think I'm going to decide whether or not I'm going to move there or not. And I was thinking, because I just found a church that I love and stuff. And I found a CODA group I love. And I found a doctor that I like, my doctor too. Her name is Dr. Carolyn Millette. She's just great. And she gives me the handout of my, like, where my thyroid levels are. This is here. We want this here. We could either do this, and you take 2 different doses to get it up because there's no dose in the middle, or we could do this. And she says, continue on your diet. She's like, since, they're going down, since your numbers are going down, we won't put you on it, because I've constantly resisted, like, because my cholesterol is a little high, my blood pressure is still high, but like my chance for a heart attack is like 9%. She's like, we want to get that down to 5%. Like, no problem, I'm going to do it. It's like, I've gotten my A1C down a couple times, like twice now. But the first time was a long time ago, and I don't know what it was up to then, but it's been up to 6.4, 6.5 before, and I got it down. But then whenever I go back to eating the sugar and the carbs, it goes back up. So this time I'm not, that's why I did get another pizza that's not, because it's not less carbs. I don't know why it's not less carbs, but anyways, cauliflower crust pizza. But that's like a treat. But mostly I'm eating salad and grilling meat and salad, and that will help me lose weight. And I went to swim today, and on the days I swim usually twice a week, and then the other days I'll walk and exercise 5 days a week, usually 5 or 6 sometimes. So yeah, that's my plan. And I feel like this time, if I continue and don't go back to eating the sugar, because I can't, because I can't have diabetes. I don't want diabetes. Nope. Increases your risk for everything: heart attack, early death, etc. Nope. Hoping to at least, maybe I'll make it to 100, like Jimmy Carter. He got that skin cancer diagnosis, and then they did some new experimental treatment, and he lived, like, that was 8 years ago. Didn't they say that was 2016? That's like remarkable. And his wife was, I guess, 96, and she passed or 97, and passed in 2023. And he got to 100, and he voted for Harris in November, and he had hoped that he would see the first woman president. But unfortunately, the felon one, who shouldn't have even been allowed to run, and it's not legal for him to be president because he took part in an insurrection. And yeah, I want to see on the news, because the marches are going on now in DC about the 14th Amendment. Ooh, okay. I'll write that down. Thank you, Elsa. Where did I put my Hello Kitty journal? Oh, he was a good person. He was a good person. Jimmy Carter. I mean, there's very little evidence that he was a bad person. You know, of course, some Republicans don't like. I heard some crazy statement. I'm like, yeah, this is probably from an immoral idiot person. But anyways, let me write this down. Dr. Weston Childs. And he's on the YouTube. Yeah, my doctor seems to be really good on these things. And yeah, I really like her. So that's the reason why I'm like, I don't want to leave here yet. I'm not ready to leave here yet. So hopefully I can find a room to rent somewhere. I'm on this website to rent a room. But I do want to get everything downsized because this is basically what I did at my friend Gladys's. And thankfully, she only charged me $100 a week, which is what I charged her for my Airbnb. But otherwise, she would have charged me more, she said. I mean, she said I was her friend, which we were friends for a while. Support told of supplements. Okay. But I rented the room from Gladys in St. Louis area, in Belleville, actually, Illinois. And she only charged me when I was there because sometimes I was traveling in my RV. And then when I was there to watch her house, to take care of her house and Blue, her pit bull, she didn't charge me. So it really worked out good. So if I can, like I might, there's a lot of elderly people at my church. I'm probably going to put it in the church bulletin or something. If there's anybody that needs not just maybe some support, like someone to be there or someone to cook or whatever, because that's what I did too at my brother's when I took care of my sister-in-law. And that's what I'm really hoping I might be able to do for this family member, but I don't know. I don't know yet. We just got back in contact. But something like that, and I can rent a room and help them out. And hey, Alfonso's here. Hi. You can come up again. I was saying at the beginning that, that I would have people up tonight again, because that was really fun and everybody enjoyed your playing. So if you want to come up, let me know. I thought I copied it. Wait a second. Let me do it again. Copied. There it goes. There it goes. I hope you're having a blessed day too. I had pizza. So I'm talking about, I'm probably staying in Colorado for 6 months. until June or July, somewhere around there, till like summer. And I'm going back to my doctor in 6 weeks. So she's going to check my levels again because my thyroid levels are not exactly ideal yet, because I just started on this pig thyroid. It was funny because I really didn't like that Albert said this, but my extra son, Albert, we were talking about me moving there, and this is what I had said to my daughter. I was like, well, Albert said, like, maybe I could try it for a year. Because he was like, I was like, he's like, you're never going to be happy if you move there. And I was like, don't say that. That's what I'm trying to avoid. And it's just like, yeah, I think he was right. So I'm not moving there. Yeah. This pharmacy though, oh cool. So after this, I can go to my pharmacy and pick up my pig thyroid that I forgot to pick up earlier, because it's open 24 hours. Yay. And I had to change the pharmacy because I was getting it at King Soopers, and King Soopers doesn't take my insurance. And when you're on the pig thyroid, my thyroid medicine is free now. The insurance pays for all of it. And so I got that sent back to Walgreens, where I was getting my prescriptions before. So yeah, and they're open 24 hours. So I will go after this and go pick it up, because I'm supposed to start on a lower dose every other day, like that. And then in 6 weeks, she's going to check me again. And hopefully I will have lost 10 pounds too, I'm hoping. We'll see. Pray for me, like I said. Alfonso's here.
Hello, how are you? Can you hear me?
Are you muted?
No. Let me check my audio. Check, testing, check.
Yeah, that's what's up with me. I have a lot of stuff.
Check, testing. All right, can you hear me?
I hear you now, a little bit. Oh, let me turn up my volume. That's what I need to do. There we go. Oh, that's better.
Better now?
Yeah. I needed to turn up my volume. I like to do it.
Man, I wish I had like what you call like the bass pedal like on the organ. You know, like the Hammond organ.
You were talking about that last time, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really know that much about organs. My dad had an organ though, but
That had like the bass pedal on the bottom.
yeah, I did. channel. Yeah. Yep. I'll drop his channel. Or you're the moderator though, Elsa. Can you drop his channel? I don't know if you can, but I'll drop it. Let's see. So how's it been going?
I'm doing okay, you know. Trying to take it easy. Yeah, I had to work yesterday.
Did you tell me where you were?
At the Ark.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did.
Yeah, and I just got this record.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what is that?
Little Marcy. It's a
Little
Christian.
Marcy. Oh.
It's an old record from the 60s.
Oh, that's cute. I don't know that I've heard of her. I'm trying to go to your channel from the. Here's. Okay. All right, found it. This took me a second. There's Alfonso's channel. It is AS Blind Made Production.
Yep.
Production.
Yep.
Alfonso and the Clones.
Yeah.
I didn't go and look around. I should have. I meant to. I had a good intention. I'll go look around tonight. Thanks. I like the old classic songs. Are you printing something up? Sounds like a printer.
No, no, I just usually when I play, I just mute the mic so I won't pick up like the sound of the clicking noise of the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but when I play, you hear this, hear the clicking noise of the keys. That's what I try to eliminate.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, I'm having to change my diet up and get my my A1C down so I don't have to go on insulin and diabetes medicine. That's what we were talking about before.
I was told that here in Colorado, your A1C put to be a lot lower than 5.
Oh,
Here in
really?
pick up the
Don't
elevation.
tell me that. Oh no, don't tell me that.
That's what my doctor said. I don't know.
Mine went
Normally,
down since September, so that's good. It's going
yeah,
down. I've gone it down before though, but I can't start eating. I can't start eating bread and sweets again because then it goes back up again.
right.
I have to continue because I've gotten it down twice, and I lost a lot of weight like when my kids were younger and when I was younger too, 2008. So technology is much trouble for the brain. Me too, Elsa. Me too. Me too.
And play 3 hour of prayer.
That sounds good. I found the lyrics. So I did some of the lyrics in it.
Oh, that the 3 hour of prayer.
Yeah, I found the lyrics. Sweet hour of prayer that calls me from the world, a world of care, and bids me at my Father's throne make all my wants and wishes known. In seasons of distress and grief, my soul has often found relief, and oft escapes the tempter's snare by thy return, sweet hour of prayer. Yep.
You know, it's a good source to find all the music sheets, like the lyrics, like hymnary.org.
Mm-hmm.
Get all the information, and it will tell you like who wrote the song and the author, the composer, and then the copyright status, like public domain, and all that.
Oh.
Hymnary.
This has the music sheet.
Yeah, hymnary.org.
Okay, I'm not on that one, but I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, go on to hymnary.org. You can find almost every hymn that's out there.
Oh wow, that's cool. I'm on librarytimelesstruths.org. Okay, tell me that one again.
It's hymnary.org.
Hymnary?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, post it in the private chat so you can see that.
Let's see.
Let me see.
Yeah, I found it. I should say a poem.
You wonder, I recorded my own music on vinyl.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I recorded a few of them.
That's neat.
Yeah, to get it on vinyl.
Uh-huh. How would you get those? How would people get those? Is there a link on your?
Yeah, I might. Yeah, this. You could get them.
I want to show you guys something. Hey! Hi, Brenda. Hello. These are the CDs I have left. I don't have a CD player anymore. But in these CDs, wait, I think it's here. I hope it's here. Because I want to show you. I want to show you my dad's CD, but this might not be where it is. Thought this is where it was. This is where it should be. This is my CDs. I don't know where I have it. It's not here. I'm sad. I'm sad. Well, I will surely find it soon. But my dad made a CD.
Right there, your dad plays.
My dad sings, but like I said, he plays the organ. He played the organ. He passed in 2020.
Wow.
Yeah, but after my mom passed, he made CD of songs.
And this is a Christmas album.
There it is. Oh, that's a cute cover.
Yeah. The blind snowman and the blind gingerbread man.
Uh-huh. How's it going, Brenda?
And here's one that I recorded back in 2018 when I was in college.
Oh, okay, cool. So what kind of songs are on there?
It's gospel. It has like "How Great Thou Art," "Just a Closer Walk with Thee," "Mary Did You Know," "Amazing Grace," "El Alfarero."
I like Mary Did You Know.
Mary Did You Know?
Yeah. I first heard that on, what was that guy's name?
Pentatonic?
Oh, no, that's recent. No, a long time ago, when it first came out, it wasn't, they didn't really think of it as a Christmas song. It was funny, I said to this guy, gosh, I can't think of the guy's name. He used to be in,
I know that's an old song. Mary Did You Know? That's actually an older Christmas song. Like from the 60s, 70s.
no, maybe the 70s. I'll look it up. It was written by the Mark Lowry,
Right.
Christian comedian. So it's not that old. It may be from the 70s, but I don't even think that. I think it might be from the 80s, but I'm not sure. He must be making a killing off of that if Pentatonic sing it.
Yeah.
He must be making a killing off of that song. That's pretty cool that Pentatonic sing it. I didn't even know that. But it was, gosh, I can't think of the guy. And then he went through a divorce and like a scandal, and people didn't like him, but it was his friend. It was Mark Lowry's friend. And they were from the Gaither Vocal Band.
Yeah, Bill Gaither.
But this guy was, let me see. Let me look it up, because the members of the Gaither Vocal Band has changed a lot.
Oh yeah, it changed over the years, man. They're not the same people anymore, right?
Yeah, no, and this guy that sang it on his album was in the Gaither Vocal Band, I think, for a little while. Let me see if I can find him. Now it's bothering me when you know when you can't remember somebody's name,
Yeah.
and it's just like kind of like on the tip of your tongue. And I can see like his picture in my head, and I met him, which was so funny because it was
Right.
like 1990 or something, or 1991 or something like that.
Yep.
And I met this guy, and it was funny because that song was on his album, and it was just like his first album. And I said to him, and it was funny because I said to him, like, I like that song as a Christmas song, and like,
Yeah.
it's like a Christmas song, like all over the place. Yeah, Mark Lowry wrote that song.
But it wasn't originally a Christmas song, but it was played
Yeah.
during Christmas.
Okay, I found it. Michael English, that's it.
Yeah.
He first did it. Michael English.
The first one that recorded like in the 70s, right?
No, in the 90s.
The 90s?
1991, yeah.
You know, the first time I heard that song was when I was in high school in 2000. On the radio.
Yeah, but I think it's from like 1990. I don't know when he wrote it, but that was like the first time it was released, was this Michael English
Right.
album. Yeah, this was wait, I'll show you guys. Let me see. Because I learned how to share, well, I knew how to share the screen before, but this was the album I had.
Was it on vinyl or tape or CD?
It was a CD. Yeah, this was yeah. And we went to hear him in concert. Oh, Brenda's brother-in-law is in the hospital. Let's let's pray for him now.
Yeah.
Um oh sheesh. What's his name? What's his first name? Brenda. Dear Lord, we lift up Brenda's sister and her brother-in-law, Lord. We pray that you'd heal him, Lord. Strengthen them both during this difficult time. Give the doctors wisdom. I just pray that you would touch him and heal him, Lord. I pray that they know what's going on and are clear about what to do, and if not, that you would give his doctors wisdom, give them wisdom. Lord, I also lift up my uncle Howard, I found out my aunt and uncle are in Hawaii, and he's been having issues, and my aunt asked me to pray for him. Lord, I lift up Howard to you, and I pray that you would heal him. I pray that I might be able to go visit them. That would be so awesome. I would love to see them, and I pray that you would heal Howard, Lord, and Brenda's brother-in-law. Let's see. Emre? Is that how you say it? Emre. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, we got everybody praying for him. That's good. Yeah, so I hadn't talked to my aunt in a while, and I was really feeling, bad about it. But I've been going through a lot these years, and I think it was like 2016. Her husband, the one that we just prayed for, is kind of a character, and he didn't like it when I cut my hair short because I had long red hair before, and he's like he's a Southern guy, and I don't know, he's just, to me, he's a character. Let's just say that he called my haircut a dyke cut, and I was just really annoyed. And then I was going through a lot. I wasn't even divorced yet. I was finally divorced in 2018, and then I left Georgia in 2020. My dad also had passed away right before I left Georgia. And then I paid off my debt and paid cash for an RV with the money from selling my house. I traveled in my RV for a year. And part of that time I was at my brother's in Southern California and helping him with my sister-in-law, who was in end stages of cancer. So I have experience with people, at the end of life on hospice now. And I feel like that was a good experience for me. And strangely, I don't know. It really did change me, I guess. It was a good experience. I mean, it's a sad experience when you're losing someone you care about, but I'm really felt honored to be there, and just the timing of it was so perfect. I spent her last Christmas with her. Yeah. And I'm really sorry that it sort of made this riff, and it may have all been in my mind, you know. I was like, what did he say to her about, you know? And I'm always like suspicious. I'm overly suspicious of people, and he may not have said anything, and I don't know, but anyways, I was going through my numbers. I was actually looking for my number for my healthcare provider for Cigna, and I saw, well, here's my aunt's number. Why don't I just text her? You know, and I said a little prayer about it, and I do that thing like I told you I do. Siri, flip a coin. And Siri flips a coin for me. And so I texted her, and she answered me back. And I was like so thankful, and I was just like, and I just said to her, she didn't tell me that she told me that he had been going through health problems. Because I just said, hi, this is Susan, your niece. Is this still your number? How are you? And so she told me that, you know, her husband has been having a tough year, and to please pray for him. And I told her, you know, I will, you know, pray. Like, I haven't been to see her or hardly been in contact with her since, you know. And it kind of annoyed me that my uncle would even text me, really. You know, it's like, why are we even talking about this? I'd rather be talking to my aunt, but I mean, I couldn't say that to him. It's rude, you know, but he just seems more social sometimes than she is. And he was texting me and said that about my hair and insulted my hair. And it was really like I wasn't letting all my inner beauty out because I didn't have long hair. And it's like, I think I said, because I was mad, I think I said, oh, just what I need at this time in my life, more, you know, BS. And I think I had him blocked for a while. And then, like, later on, you know, I'm like, my aunt's and like she doesn't tell anybody how old she is. She's very healthy, though. She's always been very, like, she like exercises every day. But the thing is, like, I'm pretty sure my thyroid thing is inherited because she has it also. Thank you, Brenda. Yeah, I know. And I'm less, you know, now I'm just like, why did I let him get to me and not stay in contact with my aunt? But anyways, we're back in contact, and, you know, and she's good, but I found out she didn't tell me they were in Hawaii. I told her, this is what I said. I will pray. I've been living in Denver, Colorado for 2 years. It's beautiful here. Ian was living here till last year when he moved to Oregon by Jody. She knows who that is, my niece. Claire has 2 little girls, 2 and 1 year old. I see them usually twice a year. They're by Philly. I just came back from seeing them for Christmas, and Ian met me there. I'm on YouTube saying my poetry, and I worked as a lifeguard at the pool where I swam for about 9 months. I'm thinking of moving back to California possibly next year. So good to hear from you. So, and then I said, today, I'm so sorry we fell out of touch. I would love to visit you this year sometime if you are open to that. And she said, we are not there. And Howard has been in and out of the hospital. So they're in Hawaii. So they would go to Hawaii for part of every year, and I guess they sort of got stuck there, maybe. I don't know. So I'm waiting to hear back from her. But this is like my mom's, you know, only remaining living sibling. So, because there were 3 of them, and she was the oldest, and my uncle died the year after my mom died. And, you know, my grandparents died years ago, in like 82, I think, and 95. Yeah. So, but anyway, so I'm really glad that I'm back at least texting with her. And the thing about Hawaii, though, is I hear it's really, really expensive. So,
I
but
thought, I thought Denver is expensive like California and New York.
yeah, it is. Denver's expensive. I'm paying like $2,100
Rent.
a month for rent. Yeah, that's why I'm moving out. I need to move out. I could afford it for a little bit. I got money from my dad, but I can't. I wanna save up to buy someplace, and I want to save the money from my dad. And I'm just spending it because my rent is too much, and um, yeah, I'm trying to get. I want to get monetized on YouTube and get my books published, and get my elephant book republished, and stuff like that. I might, I'm probably going to seek out them to reimburse me the publishers that screwed me over, because and then they tried to sue me. I got to be able to. I have a lot of stuff to do, like in the next 50 days. Rid of all my get rid of a lot of my stuff. I'm starting to get stuff together that I'm taking to the Goodwill, and then I have furniture and stuff I got out of the garbage that I'm gonna sell on Facebook Marketplace. I got my son has a nice dartboard I'm gonna sell on right here on the floor. This thing is like heavy. I think it keeps score electronically or something. Whoops. It's nice. So that is. I'm gonna. I want to try and sell my Christmas tree. I should have done it before Christmas, but anyway, I'm trying to do it now. But I have 50 days. Whoa, what? My my new computer is different than my old computer, and it does weird stuff sometimes.
Would you get a new desktop,
I
laptop,
got a
or
new laptop, but I think it's pretty good. But this camera, the background will go dark and light.
automatic changes the exposure?
It's weird.
Yeah,
I don't
that's what I
think,
don't like about webcams.
yeah, I don't think it has as good a webcam as the.
Yeah, I'd rather use an external camera. Like,
Is that what you got?
yeah,
Okay.
because what I have is a 3-in-1 document camera, scanner, webcam, magnifier.
And I thought maybe I needed a microphone, but you guys can hear me okay?
Yeah, I can zoom in.
I really need one.
See, what I got is the IPEVO 6, which paid around $300 for it.
$300
Yeah,
for the camera?
yeah. We got a 3-in-1 webcam, document cam, scanner.
I read Brenda's comment wrong, and I guess I just I think it's my ADHD. I don't know. Making excuses for myself. I thought you said I see a beautiful bold woman, right? You said I've seen beautiful bald women. I have too. I have too. He was being just mean. He was being a jerk. He was being a jerk, but I'm sorry that that I was out of touch with my aunt for that many years for that many years. I mean, I was busy though. There was just lots of stuff going on. And 2016 is a year I moved out of my ex's house, and there's just always been things going on. Like 2016 is also the year my daughter Claire got married, and that was traumatic for me. Honestly, that was traumatic for me. I I really didn't feel like she should have got married, but I didn't. I didn't feel like I could say anything, and I didn't say anything. Um, so that's been very difficult. And then 2016, so 2017. Let's see, 2017 was the year I tried to do this book, and then 2018, my son graduated from the University of Georgia. My younger son.
Yeah, that's when I graduated college in New Mexico,
Oh, okay. And then
2018.
2019, my youngest graduated from high school, and so yeah, and then so 2020, and then the pandemic hit, and I was planning on selling my house, and I was worried I couldn't sell my house, and then 2020 is when they tried to sue me because I was speaking out about them on social media. I'll drop that video in the chat. It gets pretty many views. Let's see. It is my fifth most viewed video. It has 895 views.
I'm gonna play you in the garden.
Okay.
You heard that song?
Um, I think so. I think so.
Here it is.
Very good. Guess what? I found it.
You found the record?
This is my dad. This is my
Well,
dad's record. I scribbled. I left another copy of this in the I did when I left Georgia in 2020, I did a storage unit
yeah.
with stuff for my daughter, and I had another copy I left for her. I took the one I scribbled. I scribbled. I didn't like my stepmother, and that's childish. That's bad. I shouldn't have done that. You can still see her, like
Wow.
she was a pianist, but she acted like it was just weird. She kind of acted like I was invisible. Like I said, I was coming for Thanksgiving, and then like she's like, "We didn't know you were coming until yesterday." I'm like, "I told you I was probably coming for Thanksgiving, And then she acted like I didn't tell her until the day before, and just all this. And then the second time when I went to see her, when I went to see them the last time in 2018, I saw my dad before he passed in 2020, and she said the same thing. We didn't know you were coming, and I'm like, you were talking to my brother on the phone. I was standing behind him, and
Is that the
I,
only copy you have, or?
um, like I said, I left one in the storage. And that's the thing. I get into these discussions with my daughters, and oh yeah, we threw all that stuff away, and I'm like, what? You know, no, they didn't because I left wood things my dad made. Like my dad made this, and she sent one of the trains. My dad made this for my son, and I'm trying to find a woodworker who will make an eye to replace the eye that's lost. It's like really tiny. But if I find someone that has a jigsaw and does woodworking, but yeah, and things like this that I left her, and also left her photo albums, and I was just getting into some disagreements this time with my middle daughter, unfortunately. But I feel like we were both being fake before and just like not talking about anything, and I don't know. And this time a lot of stuff came up, and she says hurtful stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't think she threw away everything I left her because I left her good stuff. Like, did you throw away your grandpa's album? Really? Like, I rest my case. You're being a brat. But anyway, I was being a brat when I scribbled on my
Yeah.
stepmother's face. So I don't know. But anyways, I hope she didn't. But anyways, I had two of them. So
I think you can still copy it now, right? Onto another.
I mean, you could. But I don't even have a CD player. When I moved to
Yeah,
California,
but your CD drive, your laptop has a CD drive, or no?
no, my other
Yeah, you
laptop.
probably need to get an external CD drive now. They're only like $25.
Yeah, I probably could do that. I won't do that right now though, but yeah, eventually I probably will do that when I move to California. But yeah, right now I'm downsizing, and I get rid of everything, and then if it's something like
Has
yeah,
it ever been recorded like on vinyl or tape prior to CD?
no, I don't know. Hmm. But yeah, it made me think of it, and I went and looked for it because I was like, I wonder if he did this song. He didn't do In the Garden. He did Prayer, Lead Me Gently Home, on Eagle's Wings. I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. That's a pretty one. May the good Lord bless you and keep you. The Holy City is really, you know that one?
No, I don't remember.
Jerusalem, Jerusalem. He sang it for my brother's memorial, and he was like, it was like it was really hard. He sang at my wedding. Your dad did. but we didn't always have. Um, we had a rocky relationship. He was sort of difficult sometimes. I'm going to read a poem from my
Okay.
new book of poetry now. I want to read the one that's called Red. It's called Call Me Red. Whoops. I have alarms go off on my kids' birthdays and remind me to pray for them.
Yeah.
So 7:31, like 6:09, not the well, not all of them, but I'll pray for all of them when one of the alarms goes off.
Right.
Okay, this one's called Call Me Red. It sort of tells a story of my marriage and divorce thing. So we're always in it. I see it, I face it, I put it on. Scarlet or vermilion are bluish red crimson. Old ladies with hats are winsome. Valentine's, Christmas, cars, leaves of fall. It symbolizes blood and courage. Come now, let us reason together, says the Lord. Though your sins are like scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. Though they are red like crimson, they shall be as wool. Esau was red, and so was his stew. God didn't choose him, but he chose you. The sea was red the Israelites went through. I said I didn't love him, but I lied. I thought he knew. I couldn't have put up with all that crap we went through without his love, which ran red. His cold-hearted rejection cut like a knife. My blood ran red, so I wanted to hurt him too. Why don't we remember the good times? You always focused on the bad and never spoke life to me. So sad. Left me starving for attention and affection. Does anyone think I'm good or fair? I won't live in regret. We were all meant to be. 5 beautiful children, don't you see? The thought of losing you could leave me so brutally blue. But no, just as Taylor said, loving you was riotously red. You know, like the Taylor, that was inspired by the Taylor Swift song Red, but also At the Cross by Chris Tomlin. You
Yeah.
know, his blood ran red. So,
Talking about the golf, the song at the cross, at the cross.
that's
Yeah.
where.
When I first started, yeah, I could play that one.
Oh, you know that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was
They-
talking about the one by Chris Tomlin, though. His blood ran. Right. I can't think of the tune right now. But that's a newer one. You might not know it, but
Right.
his
I'm
love.
not too familiar with the newer songs.
It's called his love ran red. At the cross. I'll put the link in the. But go ahead. Yeah, at the cross is a good.
Yeah.
One. I'll put the link to the Chris Tomlin one in the chat.
Okay.
You got it? I've been putting the names of the songs you're doing in the chat. So is it At the Cross?
Yeah. At the cross where I first saw the light. At the
Yeah.
cross.
At the Cross. Yeah, I remember that one. Oh, Monica?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Just
that.
looking for the backing track that I created.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because I make my own backing track out of my other instruments. I just don't have it on my phone. Well, I'll play it on the organ.
Yay! Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna drop your channel link again. Well, nobody else has come in here, but when somebody else does,
Yeah.
let's be positive, right?
Yeah. Oh, here it is. I have it. You know, I have it in Spanish. It's called En la Cruz. You know, here it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me connect to. Let me see my. like sometimes the audio signal doesn't want to go through, you know. And that, here it is.
Very good. I have a harmonica.
You do?
It's instruments I need to learn to play. I want to learn.
It's the easiest instrument to learn to play, man.
Yeah.
In fact, I got the instructions how to play. I could email you the instructions.
I got a little book with it. It's just like the time. Like I need to practice my flute. I could learn more stuff on my flute,
Yeah.
but I just don't get around to like practicing that much. And I always found it hard to like. I remember one time, like, well, of course, this was years after band, but I played "I'll Fly Away," and we had some people from church over, and a friend had brought his guitar, and we tried to like jam a little bit, and he was trying to play. I think it was "I'll Fly Away" with me, but I find it really hard to try and play with somebody. Like
Well, it's not always easy to play with someone, you know.
yeah, it takes a lot, but I can't. I have done it in the past. But,
It's not the same with everybody, you know.
So yeah, I have the harmonica. I have what I want to learn to play too is well, I wanted to learn to play that the keyboard. My son left here,
Yeah. You
but
know, to be able to get into any instrument, I think the best place to start off learning to play piano first, and before you go on to move on to any other instruments.
well, I already learned the flute first, so too late for that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can read music and stuff. I'd read.
Well, I can't see well enough to read music, but I just play everything by ear, you know.
Oh yeah, that's hard. I play stuff by ear too. Like the stuff I play
Right.
at the beginning, like the Jesus, like I play the tune from The Hobbit.
Yeah.
I just learned that by ear. I learned a lot. That's expensive, isn't it?
Well,
No, doesn't it cost more than a guitar? A
a
banjo?
banjo, this is like around $400 or $500 for a starter banjo.
400 or 500.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I was lucky to get this for 250.
that's good.
Because they regularly start around $400 or $500 for a starter.
Uh-huh.
Because banjo they can run over $1,000.
Yeah, I bet. What I want to get next is I'm probably gonna, since I'm moving, I'm probably not gonna take the keyboard. I don't know. I want to learn guitar. That's really what I want to learn next. And like, I don't know what I did with the harmonica. I have the harmonica. I used to, so I used to,
I'm always collecting harmonicas because I wear them down and
yeah, I
play
had
them all the
another,
time.
yeah, I had another one I gave away. But I bought a newer one. Where was I when I bought that? I don't know, but I bought a newer one, and I
Yeah, we
used
got a good one because I wouldn't spend no less than um, $30 on a harmonica.
oh, I didn't spend that much. I can't remember where I got it. It will come to me,
Yeah.
so I used to do Airbnb from 2017 till 2019 before I was able to sell my house. Um, so it was in our divorce agreement that my ex was paying on the house, and then I got the smaller house in our divorce, which I was
Right.
very thankful for. But before that, I had this credit card debt, and I couldn't find a regular job. So I did Airbnb in my home, and one of these, um, I just had so many interesting guests. That's why I'm gonna write about it. But I had this one guest, and he played. He was on TV in the Sleepy Hollow series, and he played John Wilkes Booth, and he was so funny. And I had this little dog. She was so sweet. I called her Boo, and she was a little Maltese, but she was so excited to see everybody. She would like dance and like so this guy he goes, oh, this is an awesome dog. She sings, she dances, and I'm like, she does sing. So because I would get out my harmonica and I would just like mess around. I didn't really know how to play anything, but when I played the harmonica, she would start to
Wow.
so hilarious. And I was like, she does. He was joking around. I'm like, she does sing because she would do a little dance when people came in. She'd be so excited to see them. And so yeah, I put on the Airbnb, Red's Airbnb, and a little picture of my dog there. She was like my co-host.
To plug in my banjo.
I had to rehome. I rehomed her, which was sad, but I had so many other dogs that I took care of my friend's pit bull in by St. Louis, and then my brother had two German shepherds that I was all taken care of when I was at his house. Good night, Elsa.
I'm gonna play a tune on my banjo. See
Okay.
how it comes out. Very good, very good. Thank you.
And he plays the banjo. Brenda already said, and he plays the harmonica. Very nice, Alfonso. And he plays the banjo. Very good.
Yeah, now I'm gonna go grab my guitar.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I really feel like that's what I want to learn next. I tried.
I think the banjo is easier than the guitar because it's open tuning.
What my ex did, he learned from just watching YouTube videos. He learned to play the ukulele.
You know, he can play the guitar. He can play the ukulele.
Yeah, but he didn't know how to play neither one. But I guess he thought it was easier. I don't know. He learned to play the ukulele. What I realized about my ex is I thought it was kind of nice at first that he learned the ukulele and we played at church. So
Yeah.
we taught the kids at church. And I played my flute for the kids at church. But what it was is he didn't like that. He was kind of jealous, you know. It's just like
Right.
I need to do something, you know. And yeah, I'm the one that got him teaching at church too, because he was like copying me. But now, like, he doesn't even go to church anymore.
Wow.
He just gets drunk. I mean, he works. He's like a workaholic and an alcoholic, and
Right.
he's mean. But at least he paid for spousal support, so that I'm thankful about that. So we're good.
Okay, here one traditional wedding song from my home state where I'm from, New Mexico.
Okay. good. Sounds good. I was just looking like there's supposed to be a storm, but it's not. It's not coming to Colorado. But oh, I changed the background. So this is
Yeah.
um, Story Lake. What I forgot I even had this. So this is Story Lake. Um, let me take myself down. It would take. You can't see the lake because we're covering the
Yeah.
part with the lake. If I take us both down for a second, then you can-
Actually, it will take us off both off the stream. It will end the
Yeah,
stream when you do that.
for a second, and then they'll be able to see it. Is that
Yeah, I
cool?
see it. Yeah.
And there was this cute little.
Now,
I
are
thought
you,
about-
are you using the paid version of StreamYard or no?
I'm using StreamYard. Yeah, I
Is
have.
it-
So I have all these other backgrounds. I have. This
Are you using the paid version or?
Yeah, this is San Diego. I sort of forgot too about the. Let me take down Elsa's comment. That was San Diego. San Diego, California. This is Colorado, Garden of the Gods. This is El Dorado Canyon. Oh, this is cool. Let me take us down for a second. That was El Dorado Canyon. I got, oh, this is Crater Lake in Oregon. And I have Klamath. These are places I went in my RV. That's the woods in Klamath. This is the lake, not the lake, the river in Klamath. Yeah, yeah. So I forgot I had all these, and they changed the name of it. Okay, this rainbow was in New Mexico too. That was in Las Vegas, New Mexico.
Oh yeah, I've been through Las Vegas. I remember that. Well, that's I-25, right?
And that's where the Story Lake is.
Las Vegas, New Mexico.
Yeah, Story Lake. That's Storrie. It's not like
Yeah.
my name.
Yep, I've been through Las Vegas when I came up here.
Yeah.
In fact, I remember in Las Vegas they have an old steam locomotive there somewhere. In Vegas, New Mexico.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. I just saw the the lake.
Yeah.
It was $8, and I could camp right there on that lake, on this lake in this picture. I have that. You can see that. This is my back porch, and it came my little pool, little kiddie pool. Yeah. Let me see if I can find. I wrote poems about when I was doing Airbnb. It was I kind of had fun doing Airbnb, and it kind of like, because when I moved out of my ex's house, I had like empty nest syndrome just like right away, because three of my kids were still at home. My youngest was in high school, and then my next to the youngest, my middle daughter had just gone in the military, and then my oldest son was at home. I was thrust right into empty nest syndrome, but doing the Airbnb kind of killed killed two birds with one stone.
Right.
So, and yeah, so it was kind of neat, and it was interesting for a while. until until it got annoying. It was good. So let me see. Like, I'm gonna find a poem. I wrote one that's called my Mi Casa Su Casa. Okay. Yeah. It's called Mi Casa Su Casa. It's about doing Airbnb.
Yeah.
And,
My house is your house.
yeah. It's cozy and comfy. There's good things to eat. Meeting new people is always a treat. So pull up a chair and have a seat. Cuddle up with my pooch. Watch a movie, read a book, solve a puzzle, play a game. We'll talk way past midnight, learning to cope, leaning on God and not being a dope. Yes, he's here, so have no fear. Get a new mindset. Watch the birds and the squirrels, see the sunset, call it home. So yeah, and when I was at the furniture store buying my furniture, which I'm gonna sell now. I saw this picture, and so I was like, hey, that's like what it says on my home. It says me casa su casa.
Wow.
I was like, oh, that's perfect. I don't really have that many walls here, so I was like, and then this one, my blind friend, the one I told you about, that's an artist,
Yeah.
painted this picture
Wow.
over here, and it's my granddaughter's name is Freya after the Norse god of love and war. And I'm like, hey, and her hair was red when she was little. It's kind of strawberry blonde now, though. But I'm like, hey, that looks like the Norse god of love and war. So I bought it from her.
Wow.
So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm gonna leave it to her when I pass away, many, many years from now.
You got like another 90
40,
years from
41
now.
years. Well, maybe I'll live till 100 like Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
I hope to do
But
it.
you only like what? 36?
Well, if I live till 100, I'm 58.
I
So.
thought you were like 36.
No. Thank you, though. No.
I'm barely in my 40s. I'll be 41 in this month on the 13th.
Oh, happy birthday. Oh, the 13th. That's
Yeah.
a good number. Yay.
I'll be 41.
Huh? 41?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were 30 something.
No, no.
I was like,
But you know, at work, people think that they don't believe that I'm 40 because they say that I'm still like they believe that I'm still in my 20s.
yeah, I thought you were like what my kid. Well, like my oldest child is like almost 40 herself. She's 37. So my oldest son is 34. My
Wow.
youngest son is 31. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Elsa went to bed. Have a good night, Elsa. She said, sweet potato dreams. I'm like, oh, that means Elsa's going to bed. That's what she always says. I was like, Elsa, you're going to bed. She's just today. need to find my harmonica. What did I do? I like that one.
You heard that one before?
I like that one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So when I decided to be a writer, um, I was inspired by Catherine Marshall, and she's the one that wrote like there was a TV series, the Christie series about a missionary in Appalachia. And she wrote that, and her husband was the chaplain of the U.S. Senate when he passed away in 1949. And she wrote all these books, and she kind of inspired me to start thinking about being a Christian writer. And one of her books is called A Closer Walk with You.
Right.
After that hymn.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, she passed in like 1980 something. She's the one that did the Guidepost magazine, the little Christian magazine. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Right.
Guidepost magazine with Leonard Lassord. And she did that Christie series that they made into I think that was after she passed though. They made it into the series on television. So yeah. And I had like all of her book. I had so many books, and like I have like about 100 books now, but I had like 2,000 books, and like in the big house, and I had like 1,500 books in the small house because I counted them, and then and among them I had like all of her books. She wrote a book about her husband who passed away, and he was from Scotland. And I first knew about her because my grandmother was from Scotland. My dad was adopted though, and he was an only child, and his name was Peter, and this guy's name was Peter Marshall. And we had this book on this shelf that was my grandmother's called A Man Called Peter. And I didn't know, I thought it was about the Apostle Peter. I didn't know. When I got older, my mom gave it to me and I read it, and then I found out it was by Catherine Marshall, and I started reading like all her books. And then what was cool is I was at this little Christian women's group meeting for my friend's church, and she was like, she went to like a charismatic church, so it was a little bit different. It was a little bit different, and it was a Christian Christmas group meeting, and we didn't know it was a gift exchange, and it was so cool because this woman had a book, and she was a writer, and she said, I have this book. It's for someone here who's thinking of being a writer.
Hold on, someone's calling me. I'm gonna put myself on mute.
And I like waited a minute, and I was like, and then I said, I felt bad because I didn't bring a gift. My friend didn't tell me this was a gift exchange. She forgot. She didn't bring a gift. I didn't have a gift to give this lady, but the book was for me, and it was just really kind of cool. And because I hadn't even told anybody, I hadn't told my friend, I hadn't told anybody. I don't think I've even told my husband that I was thinking this. And but yeah, and she gave me this book, and I didn't keep that book, but I'm trying to think of what book it was. This is why I need to try and get my stuff off my external hard drive, because things I wrote like that are on there. Because I wrote an article. I wrote an article about that whole incident, and it was called I Love to Tell the Story, and it was in a little Christian newspaper in my town a while ago, like 2003 or something like that. Yeah, 2003. That was 2003. Oh my goodness, what a year that was. That was a rough year. That was a year I was misdiagnosed as bipolar, and I don't think any longer that I'm bipolar. So I'm probably gonna say another poem and pray for y'all and let y'all go, because we've gone 2 hours and 34 minutes. And like I said, I got to go pick up my medicine at the pharmacy. Okay. Let me find another poem. I'm going to find another poem about my Airbnb, because I wrote a couple. I wrote one that's called Bedtime Stories with Red. Okay. That's what this is called. It's about my Red's Airbnb in Georgia from 2017. I was a super host. And you know that my lousy lawyer that I had to fire because she was such a narcissist and such a pain in the butt and didn't put alimony in my paperwork, that told me to get a freaking job. Guess what she did? She started doing Airbnb because she copied me, because she was a loser. I don't think she was making any money being a lawyer anymore. And so this loser that tells me to get a job copies me and starts doing Airbnb. So that was pretty funny. But this is called Bedtime Stories with Red. I know God sent you here for a blessing or a lesson. So welcome to Red's. It's a comfortable bed, like sleeping on a cloud, a powerful shower to peel the paint off a Volvo. These are actual comments from my reviews on Airbnb. A powerful shower to peel the paint off a Volvo. Cupcakes and M&Ms, chicken pot pie or pot roast, coffee or tea. Sit by the fire and talk to me. Want to hear a story about the Syrian who stole my heart? That was Mohammed. The Russian who slept on my porch? True story. The Chinese exchange student who solved my Rubik's Cube. My J-Lo who was filled with wisdom. The millionaire who wouldn't buy my book. The adorable actor who played John Wilkes Booth. I told you that story earlier. The model and author who stops sex trafficking. She wrote a book also. Blue, who was Amber, a young girl who stayed at my Airbnb, can tell you about her boring hotel. She worked at a hotel. But Red's is much more fun and cheaper too, with better and healthier food for you. You'll hear about my Georgia Tech boys, how they could eat. The airmen and the workers. Gladys and the nurse with the stuff. Jenny, who was a nurse also, whose car I scratched. The heartbroken Marine. These are all true stories from my Airbnb. The lady with one leg and two names. My superhost friend escaped from Flo, my friend in North Carolina, Wilmington. The Fair Girls were here for the Hurricane 2. Cannabis Lady and her dog Dude. Cannabis Lady had alopecia. Speaking of a beautiful bald lady, beautiful bald woman, like Brenda was saying. Cannabis Lady and her dog Dude. Oh, and Cannabis Lady was leaving Colorado because her family lived in Florida still. She was moving back to Florida, but she worked in the greenhouses, in cannabis greenhouses here in Colorado for a while, and she loved it. Really. Cannabis Lady and her dog Dude, they warned me about my boo. Now I say thank you. 2 guys booked for Valentine's Day, but I scared them away. Southern hospitality from a Southern Cali lady. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah, I'm back now. Yeah, I had a phone call come in from New Mexico, my friend in New Mexico.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nobody calls me. My kids text once in a while, but that's about it. Oh, in fact, my son forgot. Wasn't sure which day his dad's birthday is coming up, and he's like, he knew it was like coming up, but he couldn't remember what day. So he texted me, "When's Dad's birthday?"
Well, I'm gonna play one more song, and I gotta get going.
Yeah, I'm gonna get going too, because I gotta go.
I'm gonna play "Make Me a Channel of Your Peace."
Oh, that's a good one. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks again for coming
You're
up.
welcome.
Yep, I get more views on the replay, and yeah, the last time you were on my live, that live was doing well. I get more views like after. I don't know why. I used to get more views. I used to get, well, maybe not more, but I used to get, well, I used to get more views overall, but I used to get more views during the live, and then yeah, it's up to 65 views. That's pretty good for one of my lives.
Thank you.
New Year's Eve. Yeah. So yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna see if I can get some other friends on YouTube to come on my live.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pray for everybody and let everybody go, because I'm gonna go get my thyroid medicine at the Walgreens that's open 24 hours. I forgot to go get it earlier. I went swimming and I went to the doctor, and then I came home. And then I was about to go live, and I was like, oh, I forgot to go get my medicine. So,
All right, thank you all. Have a good night.
yes, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Bye.
All right.
All right, I'm going to pray for y'all and let y'all go. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks, Alfonso. Thank you, Elsa. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Carolyn. I'm going to pray for everybody. I guess Elsa had a stressful day too. We'll pray again for Brenda's brother-in-law. Dear Lord, thank you for all these friends and followers. Thank you for Alfonso coming up and playing for us again. Please bless him and his family and his friends. And please bless Brenda and her family and her kids and her grandkids. Please be with her sister and heal her brother-in-law. Please give his doctors wisdom. And we pray that he is able to get out of the hospital and come home again soon. And I pray for my Uncle Howard, that you would heal him and strengthen my aunt and taking care of him. And I pray that I might be able to go see them this next year. Please be with Elsa, Lord. She had a stressful day. I pray that you would calm her. I pray she'd have a good sleep. And bless her and her children and her fur babies. And please bless Hannah and be with her. Thank you for her being here. And I pray that you would bless her friends and family and be with her. Thank you for guiding us all, Lord. Please bless my children and my grandchildren. And please bless this country. Lord, help us to resist this administration, Lord. I pray that you would be with the people in Washington that are marching now. Please help this country, Lord. Help us to do what we can and what we need to do to resist this presidency, and please help our country, Lord. I pray that we won't lose our Social Security. I pray that we won't lose our health care, Lord. I don't want to lose my health care. It's not a good thing. I don't know why he thinks it is. Lord, I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for my health care. I'm thankful for my doctor who I saw today, and her wisdom and knowledge and help in my health situation. Help me to get my A1C down and not go back to eating bad things so that it goes up again, but help me to keep it down. Please be with the people in Gaza and the people of Ukraine, Lord, and all the people hurting across the world, Lord. We pray for your peace, Lord, and we pray for this world, Lord. It's a sad place sometimes, Lord. Just help us to remember you and that you love us and that one day all things will be made right. And we thank you that we have that hope, Lord. Pray all these things in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. I'm going to go get my medicine. Don't say that no one cares for you because I do and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red because Red is praying for you. I will see you Monday. And tomorrow I'm giving away books. So somebody will have to comment on the books and win a book. Hopefully. Good night. Love you. Bye.